Yo, it's your boy Ramon Davis, and today I'm going to be making a video on mistakes I've made in 2014 that I'm not going to make in 2025. We'll pray that God helps me to avoid them. So first one, I've got my notes down here, is trying to build a relationship with a girl before God. Like God is, he needs to be a foundation. You need to have that relationship with him before anyone else, because he's permanent. God is a permanent thing in our lives, but human beings and all these objects and stuff like that, it's not, they're temporary things. Do you get? So, people come and go, but God, he remains in it. And obviously it said in his word multiple times that he'll never leave or forsake us in it. Sorry, yeah, and it's like, if you mix that one up, if you decide to go for a relationship first, or, you're trying to build, both of them at the same time, that you could say, it says in the word that God is a jealous God. So if you're kind of putting someone on that same pedestal as God, you're putting them before, putting a person before God, he's gonna have a problem with that, and it's like, if you decide to fixate on having that relationship with someone, with a girl first, you start to kind of rely on them and be expecting certain things from them, when you should be expecting more from like God, innit? God is, he is all knowing, he's omniscient and he's all powerful. So if there's anything that you want from anyone in this life, it's God. He's gonna be the one to give you guidance, protection from anything. So yeah, I feel like that's number one for me out of all of these, is I should be fixating on that relationship, well, with anyone. You should be fixating on that relationship with God before anyone else. And that, obviously, that starts from, reading the word, the Bible, and prayer. And yeah, next year I'm going to take that very seriously. Enough talking, but more actions are going to be shown with that. Next one is not being financially wise. It's weird because before getting into this job that I'm in now, I was making some decent money here and there, like different jobs and all of that. And this job that I'm in now is not making as much, but I have more time. But it's like, I'm not valuing the money that I'm getting, because I'm just getting it, I'm just spending it quick. Like, it's, because I get paid weekly as well, and it's more of a mental thing. I need to be more on point with that, innit? So yeah, man, it's like, especially like when I was in a relationship, I was spending, like, say, like dates. I didn't, or like, if I was gonna buy the person something, I didn't really care how much it was, or how my financial situation was in it. Like, I didn't care if I had like £100 and I wanted to go buy something for the person and it cost £100. You get, like, I would just spend it in it because I know I'm gonna get paid at the end of the week. But that is a dangerous trap, very dangerous. There needs to be, because there's certain rules that I've gone about. If you don't have 3 times the amount or something that you want to buy, then don't buy it in it. That's a good rule to follow. But obviously, when you're impulsive and you're spontaneous and stuff like that, is in the word as well. There's a time and season for everything. So there's a time to speak, there's a time to listen, there's a time to plant, there's a plant to pluck up. So there's a time and season for everything in it. So I decided to get into that too early, that love and all of that. I guess God says I'm not ready for that one, innit? Mainly because my foundation wasn't set on God, you get. But with the finances, like, now I know next year I'm going to be more cautious of the money that I'm spending, be more wise with the money that I'm spending, and I need to be saving a lot and investing the money into, like, that's the thing, there's so many things I want to do and put my money towards, but because I'm just getting money and spending it, I feel like where I spent a lot of money last year was food. Like, I was going out a lot, like, not even just on dates, but it's like a lot of takeaway. It's like, say I work 5 days a week. Sorry, pardon me. I work 5 days a week, and every day of the week I'm getting takeaway. It's like £5, £8 every day. So there's that. And then sometimes I'll go out on dates as well, so spend money there. So it was like, yeah, a lot of money was just flying. And then, yeah, man. So now that one, I know I'm going to be on point with that. Things I'm going to put in place. Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, my mind is in a good spot now. So it's like, I know that I'm just going to, there's like 80-20, there's like different rules in that. But for me, I know that I'm just going to calculate all the things that I need to spend money on, like travel, food, savings, and then like tithe and stuff like that. And then just tithe is 10% of your earnings that you're giving to God, in it. So just think, if I'm just planning it, I feel like that's a big one as well. We'll get into that later on. Just planning how I'm going to spend my money, even before it comes into my account, just know where this is going, stuff like that. So just being a bit more strategic with, you know, the situation I'm in. So that's the second one. Third one, not planning ahead. I feel like for me, I've kind of like gone with the flow, if that makes sense. Like whatever, I've not tried to make too many plans because things change. I feel like that's what I've understood from my job. Like there'll be a plan, oh, we're going to do this. And then when it comes to the shift, we don't do it, or we just end up doing something else. It's annoying because when you think, cool, they've told me to do this now, or we're going to do this. And then when it comes to it, we're not doing it. So it's kind of, what's the word? Like it kind of puts me in a certain mindset of, say like I'm happy, we're going to have an easy shift, and it ends up being a hard one. I've just detached anything from that in it. But now, hopefully I'm making sense. But yeah, now I'm going to just plan ahead like a year, 5 years, 10 years. So I know that whatever I'm doing every day is going to go towards those goals of being wherever I want to be in a year's time, or 5 years time, or 10 years time. You get, so making sure that I'm being more intentional with my time in it. So just make sure I have the plan there and just execute. As I said in the past video, that's the word for 2025, execute. Yeah. The fourth one is not reading enough. I feel like that's been a big thing. Like from when I was younger, I used to like reading and stuff like that. But since I've got older, just played more games and just been out more. It's not been attractive to me to go and read books in it. But now I've slowly started to get into it ever since I got rid of my phone. And I've been on public transport. I've been reading more and stuff like that. I've been on and off. But now, yeah, going into the New Year's, I need to start finishing books. I've got quite a few books that I want to read. Right now I'm reading Think and Grow Rich. That's what I'm reading now. I think I've been on the edge of, I think it's 48 laws of, what is it called again? Laws of Power, 48 Laws of Power. There's that one, there's 48 something. There's that one, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I bought that one, but I haven't read it yet. And then there's a few of the books that my bishop has made. Yeah, I want to read those as well. Yeah, so reading, knowledge is power, innit? And it says in the word as well, for the lack of knowledge, my people perish in it. So I need to educate myself and spend time just focusing on reading and just absorbing so much information, like obviously good information. So yeah, man. Yeah, so that's the fourth one. Yeah, they were cool. So the fifth one is not being intentional with my time. I feel like I've allowed myself to be a bit too free with my time. And say if like one of my guys is like, oh, let's go out somewhere. I'll be like, oh yeah, say no more. Maybe because I don't go out enough, but I need to be intentional and say, cool, this is the day that's set out for it. This will be a certain day set out to go out. And if I am going to go out on a spontaneous thing, I need to be thinking about what's happening in, like later on in the day, if I'm working or not, or yeah, like because I've had two situations where I've messed up on my time, and then I still had to go work later on in the day. So like one of my guys was like, oh yeah, let's go out. So we went bowling and all of that, and then we wanted to eat after. And I was like, yeah, but I started calculating the time, and I was like, wait, I need to be at work by this time. So I've kind of rushed and said, call him, order something quick and then leave. So I've left them and then rushed to go home. I had to ask my mum to do temporary cover on her car. So I've spent £65 on the cover, and then I put some petrol in there, so that's maybe like an extra like £30. So I spent what, £90 already for a shift that I'm gonna make £120. So it's like, it doesn't make sense when public transport is like less than £10. So because I wasn't intentional with my time and I wasn't planning it well, I've just ended up spending what, like 90 something pound because of, my mistake in it. So I've done it twice now. So it's like £180 that's just gone down the drain because of me being done with my decisions in it. So yeah. And the last one, okay, 10 minutes. The last one is playing games. I've had fun playing games. I've been playing for what, well, let's say PS5 and PS4 and like Xbox. I used to have that back in the day, like since 2014. So what, like 10 years I've been playing games for countless hours, 6 to 10 hours sometimes in a day. And it's madness, bro. I've been doing that for so long, and it's like I've wasted so much time playing games. As much as, yeah, it's fun and everything, but it's like I'm not in the spot where I want to be in life for me to say, cool, let me spend this amount of time on a game in it. So as of right now, I'm not gonna sell I'm not gonna sell my PS5, but I am gonna pack it away. Yeah, I know I'm gonna miss it, and I know I'm going to be tempted to want to play it and everything, but I feel like now I have like a certain focus. I can focus on my YouTube channel, and just bettering myself, and so I'm able to conduct myself in a better way to present it to you guys, and yeah, just have some value in like what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna be doing more research about topics and be able to make better videos, and just, yeah, man, I'm very motivated and very determined to do better for myself and to show that to other people as well, man. Because it's like, yeah, why do you want to be on this earth just coasting through life, just chilling? Like, I feel like since I've had a lot of time by myself, because I used to go to church. I was going like every week, every Sunday, and then every Wednesday, and then if we had some conferences on Saturday. But ever since I stopped going to church, and then it used to be church, game, work. That's what my life was, innit? So then ever since I got rid of church, which I know I've been missing church, I've been missing everyone there, been missing the word, just being in God's presence. But when I'm ready to go back is when I'm ready, innit? When I have that relationship with God, of like reading the word and praying, when I have that own understanding and like that desire to seek Him and stuff like that, then that's when I'll come back, innit? But yeah, like ever since I've got rid of that one and I've just been working and gaming, I've been just kind of bored, to be honest. It's like, it's just repetitive, you get. So I'll jump on a game for like 5-6 hours, whatever, go to work, come back, probably jump on for a little bit, sleep, then jump online. It's just like, I used to be able to play for like 6 hours alone and then play with my friends for another 6 hours. But it's just like, now I'm just getting older, just understanding that, bro, my time is very valuable. And there's many things I want to focus on. Like, I want to focus on getting bigger. Like, I'm looking a bit small right now, and my body's not feeling strong. I've not been feeling good. Like, my body's been feeling weak. Like, I know I've got a little strength on me, but I've been feeling quite weak in my like joints and all of that. But I need to do more research, like on food and exercise, and just execute and stop talking about it, because I've been wanting to do it for time now. But now I'm just on it. But yeah, man, what else is there? I think that's all for now. I'll probably do another video on the good things that I've done in 2024. But yeah, as of right now, that's me. It's good to highlight the things that you've done wrong, so you know that, so you don't make the same mistakes again, innit? You know? So yeah, hopefully this is, it's been beneficial, you know, to you guys. So you see, cool, he's made those mistakes. Oh, maybe I've made some of the mistakes but not highlighted it. Like, oh, it's actually a problem that, I've been playing for a long time and I'm not streaming and I'm not making videos. And if you're making videos and all of that for gaming, then good on you, that's good. But me, it's like I didn't really want to do that. So it's like I'm kind of wasting time. And with other things, if you're fixating on girls and all of this, like, bro, bro, is if you're focusing on girls and not God, bro, you're only just gonna just dig a deep hole for yourself and just be lost, like with lust, fixating on them, innit? And yeah, it's just focus on purpose. Everyone's purpose is different. You get, and everyone finds it at a different time. But it's just you just need to focus on yourself. Make sure you're focused on your health, your your mind. Make sure you're at peace with yourself. And yeah, man, just God will reveal to you your purpose in it while you're on this earth. So yeah, man. But yeah, I won't ramble on for longer. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.